let's unbox and pack my new diaper bag with me. I'm so excited about this diaper bag. I'm so excited. This is my current diaper bag. It's a Raulina, I think, and I do really like it. However, as an exclusively pumping mom, it is not enough space. I need more room for pump stuff and bottles. And now that it's summer, I've always got my Mom Cozy bottle cooler with me, so it just was not. It was taking up too much space while also not being able to hold enough. So it's time to upgrade. So this is the new one I got. It is from here on TikTok Shop. And what I love about this is that it entirely opens up. So you can fit a ton of stuff. And then like it's got these drawstring. Well, I'll show you like more when I pack it up. But basically it's got these drawstrings on the side so that you can still have it be like really big and hold everything. And it's very like open, so everything will just like fit loose in there while also having like a good amount of pockets on the side. So oh, it does also have like these super cute, these are super soft. I wasn't expecting that part to be soft. I was expecting more like rigid backpack material, but this is like really soft. It's got these super cute straps, and then on the back you can either tuck them away if you don't want them because there's like a pocket to tuck them into, or you can have these backpack straps, which I will have to set up because I am definitely a backpack strap kind of person. These strings are also like way better material than I was expecting. I was really expecting more like sweatshirt strings where it's like you kind of got to fight with them sometimes, but you really do not have to fight with these. These are so soft and really, really easy to use. I'm very impressed. So to start off, I always do 10 diapers in my diaper bag. So there's lots of little pockets, but none of them are like diaper size pockets. So I'm actually going to put them in this back pocket that I think is more intended for like a laptop or something. But I'm going to put them in there because I feel like that'll probably be the best because I can fit the 10 in there. I like to do 5 and 5 in my current diaper bag. So I think that's a good spot, and it also helps it have a little bit of structure. I don't love that it has Velcro right here because that is already kind of grabbing onto the diapers. So I might actually take a seam ripper to that. I also got a pack of wipes and a changing pad. These are going to go in here. I think that's a good spot. And then when it's up, I can grab diaper than those like at the same time. I don't know yet. I'll probably rearrange things a lot. One of these side pockets is perfect for my battery and a phone charger. Did notice this zipper pocket here is only half size. So that's good for like, you know, pads, tampons, things like that. My wallet is gonna go on the floor apparently. I think I'll put that in the zipper pocket. Yeah, I don't think that affects the diapers at all. So I think that's a good spot for it. I'm gonna do a couple little packs of tissues in this side pocket here. It's a little overkill, but I've got multiple packs of tissues. Maybe I don't need so many. I've got my little parasol, which I think will fit really well. Actually, I'm gonna put it, this is like for a water bottle, but I think I'd rather stick the parasol in the little water bottle slot. I think that'll fit really well and keep it from just like being in annoying places. Yep. I think that works super well. I found another thing of tissues. So I'm putting one of these open things of tissues in with the other tissues and taking out the unopened ones. I always have like those tissues floating around. This is just some hand sanitizer wipes as well as some like baby bath wipes for like bath on the go. I've got some emergency snacks, which I always forget are in my diaper bag, so I'm going to make sure that they go in one of these mesh pockets. I think I'm going to go with this mesh pocket right here. So they are very visible, and I will remember to sometimes actually eat something. I found a third pack of tissues. This is why I need one that opens up like this, because I found a fourth pack of tissues. I had in my bag 3 bibs, which I don't really use, 2 burp cloths. So 1 bib and 1 burp cloth are going to go loose in the bag because that way I will change them out more often. As well as a little sun hat for my daughter, of which, by the way, I had 2 in the bag. The importance of a big unfolding bag. I'm not carrying around extra stuff I don't need. So this is my emergency hand pump, and I just have a Pump and Pal flange because that way I don't really have to worry about flange size, bringing multiple flanges. So I think these are gonna go in this pocket here under the wipes. I probably am never gonna use it, but I have to have it just in case of emergencies. And it also keeps my wipes a little higher. I like that that's like lined up nicely. I found my nice statin ointment. This is a prescription cream that I use for my daughter, and it's been missing. Found it in a pocket of my diaper bag I never look in. So that's gonna go somewhere nice and easy to find, right there. I've got sunscreen for myself and sunscreen for my daughter. I don't like that this zipper doesn't go all the way down. Gloves and a face mask, hand cream, chapstick, my loops and covers for my Zomi Fit, cover for that Medela hand pump, which also serves as an emergency bottle for milk that I've pumped on the go. I also have emergency packs of sunscreen. I've got poop bags for, you know, dirty diapers, emergency non-dairy creamer, my loops because you never know when you're going to need a dampen sound. People are loud and annoying. I'm going to clip my loops and this little Velociraptor keychain that I have right to the little keychain thing, as well as a little hand sanitizer that I have. I've got this bag here, so this bag is super awesome, and I often keep pumps in it or pump parts. It's just a wet dry bag, and then after I use the pumps it becomes my like dirty bag. Baby headphones, these are super important, especially with 4th of July coming up in just a few days. I've said this before, this is my minimalist diaper bag, which I keep in my diaper bag for when I need to run to do a quick diaper change and don't want to bring the whole bag, especially since I'm pumping, so I've always got a lot of stuff. I've got my Mom Cozy bottle filler, so I always need this, pretty much always. And then I've got a little bag of toys. Sometimes I might throw a ring sling in here, I don't know. Let's see, can this actually do what I need it to? Kind of. I think I might need to downsize and do just one set of pumps, or maybe not a bag of toys, maybe a loose toys. Thought before actually putting everything in this, there's no way I'm ever gonna zip up that top, but now that I actually have filled this thing to the max, I do think that I'm gonna need to zip up the top because, well, I think it's gonna not stay together if I don't. Like I've got things pretty cinched up here. Let's see it as a backpack. So it does have the backpack straps. I do think that it serves the purpose that it needs to. I think that it's fitting pretty much everything I need. I might sometimes still need an additional bag, but I think for the most part, I'm reducing down to one bag and I'm very happy with it. I think a lot of times I'll be able to be a little more minimalist and not take quite everything. As an exclusively pumping mom, you don't really have a choice but to be a maximalist. You cannot be a minimalist exclusively pumping unless you only leave your house in a couple hour increments. Anyway, if you're interested in this bag, I do think that it meets a lot of the requirements, and I think that if you're not someone who needs quite as the same stuff, it will be a really great diaper bag for anyone. Let me show again just how big it is. Things I chose not to put in it are this bag of toys and a ring sling, and then I fit pretty much everything I need. And then to get in to all of it, like this is huge, because I can find everything really easily. I need a burp rag, I need, you know, oh, I forgot an extra onesie. I have a onesie that I had ready for this. A onesie, like all of those things can be really, really easily accessible. I have a hungry baby, I gotta go.